It ain't really what they do. Like I've been saying throughout the whole season, it's on what we do as a defense. We do our job, we get our fits right, we're going to have a successful game.
Does your offense remind you of anybody you've played already this year?
Excuse me, it can remind you of similar of a couple of offense we played, but we know they have a running quarterback, so that's one of the hardest things. That's the hardest thing for a defense to defend is a running quarterback, because you have an open gap and you can't account for him, so you're gonna have to have some guys get off and make a play and stuff like that. So that's the big thing we're gonna be working on.
AJ, you were around Jalen a lot last year. Did you expect him to come in and maybe have the impact and play as well as he has back in his first year?
Yeah, I have no doubt. I already knew he was the man for the job to be starting right beside me. He proved himself throughout last summer, just working, and then just coming into the spring. And he was just that spring ball when they put him in that start spot. He proved himself to be the man for the job, because he was out there making plays and flying around. And I already knew during the season we're gonna be the two guys who's gonna have to push the defense and keep leading.
What did you guys learn in the game at Georgia that could help you in this game at Ole Miss?
What did we learn in the game from Georgia?
Playing a road game at Georgia that could help you in this road game at Ole Miss.
Oh, I don't really want to say no road game effect on that. It's on our performers, because I like going into a hostile environment. I feel like make you want to play a little better. So we're just gonna have to perform what our performers do, what we do as a defense.
How much will that help the young guys that hadn't made that kind of SEC road trip before, having one under their belts?
It's hard to say, because I don't look at it as a challenge, and I look at it as something that can help you. The young guys who are playing, they gonna do their job, they gonna make plays. So I ain't worried about going on the road. We know that it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a fun experience going on the road, be able to compete. So the young guys who playing, they know what they're supposed to do. They're doing their job right, and we just gonna have a good week of practice and prepare for them and get right.
AJ, do you think this defense is a lot better simply because you're in the second year of the system, or do you think it's because some of these young guys have come in and helped you a lot?
It's hard when y'all say young guys. I don't see it young guys. I see it guys who hadn't played as much, because we got one freshman starting on the D lineman, and Barnett. He's a young guy, and that's one guy who's helping us a lot. But the other D linemen who's on the line, they've been here and they know what to do. They've been in the system, so they've been performing and doing their job right. So that's one thing it's hard to say about young guys. We got one safety who's been starting, TK, and he been flying around making plays and doing his job right. But everybody else on the field been here in the system, in the program, and it's their time to step on the field and make plays, and they've been doing that. So.
Do you think the second year in the system is the big reason for the improvement?
Yeah, I can say, be able to be under the same coaching staff, under the same linebacker coach, same strength staff for a second year. We know the system, we know how they want stuff, and we doing the things that they asking us to do, and they leading us in the right direction.
Are you actually a little better on defense than you thought you would be?
Nah, I feel like we could get even better, because we put the work in the off season in the spring, so. I think we'll be even better.
What gave you the confidence before the season that this defense would be better, just because that second year in the system, or what did you see in training camp that made you think this defense could be good?
Just working with the guys throughout the whole season. Throughout the whole off season and spring, and our D linemen, they got a motor. One thing on film, some people don't really notice, the backside DN. When the play on the other end of the field, the backside DN flying and jumping in onto a tackle from the other end. You don't see that from most teams. Our D linemen move fast. They bust the tail. And we give 63 strain, and that's what that carried over from the off season into the season. So that's the main thing.
Just overall, how much faster is this defense than what you had last year or year before?
So we got a couple steps faster, because we got more slimmer, smaller D linemen, athletic D linemen who can move. So that helped us a lot.
Are you faster?
Yeah, I don't like to say I'm fast. I feel like I've always been fast, but no, I believe I'm faster because just from the off season, I didn't run with the linebackers or like that. I ran with all the DBs, so I was running with the DBs, making the DBs time, and just staying in that grip run with them. So I believe that's what really helped me have stuff fast, get the stuff faster.
AJ, what did you see from Evan Berry in that kick return?
Man, yeah, I seen what y'all see. He looked good. You know, he stepped up, he got the ball, and he was making a play. I was real excited for him. I was on the sideline going crazy. I thought he was about to take it back, but hope y'all gonna see some more of that soon. So he gonna get him a couple touchdowns. He's an explosive player, real fast, and he know how to hit it.
Okay, guys.
Thank you.